Hello, hello, hello. We're going to be looking now at a different style of writing. In fact, two different types of writing. And this is called your active and your passive voice. Now, you know, if something is active, it gets done, all right? You are acting, you're doing something. If it's passive, it's kind of like, not really getting done at all right, but kind of, sort of, all right? So your style of writing actually works in exactly the same way. Have a look at the sentence on the board. Tabiso sang the song really badly. Now that is what we call an active voice sentence. Let's have a look why. Well, first of all, we need to be able to recognize and see what is the verb. What is being done? Well, sang. So sang is the verb, all right? What did he do? He sang. So we recognize the verb. What did he sing? He sang the song. So that is your object. And who sang it? Tabiso. So Tabiso is your subject. So your normal active voice lessons or sentences always have a subject and a verb and an object. Now that's the normal order that you write a active voice sentence in. We even speak like that. We speak in the active voice. However, sometimes we turn things on their head. Have a look at this sentence and tell me what you think. Right? The song was sung really badly by Tabiso. So what do you notice there? We've now turned the sentence back to front, kind of. Now often this kind of style of writing is used in reporting, like in reported speech or newspaper reports or reviews of how somebody went on stage and sang the song really badly. All right, but let's have a look at this. So the first thing we need to look at is what is the verb? Well, there it is. Instead of sang, it's now sung. There's your verb. What was sung? The song. Oh, what do you notice? Who did the singing? Tabiso. What do you notice? And I'm going to use a different color so we can see this properly. So what we've done, instead of having that as a formula for the active voice, let's put a big A there, our passive voice has turned things around. We have an object and a verb and a subject. Now if you really want to make it very, very simple and easy to understand, your object does the thing, let me try that again. Your subject does the thing to the object, all right? Tabiso sang the song. When we look at passive voice, we now say the object had something done to them by the subject. It's the same sentence, we've just changed the format around. So you see, active is your subject actually doing the thing. Whereas in the passive voice, we now take the object's perspective, where I'm going to sit back and things are being done to me. Because if I'm doing it, it's active. If it's being done to me, it's passive. And that's how you recognize the difference between active voice and passive voice. So we have subject and verb and object, that is active. If we have object and verb and subject, then that is your passive voice. John kicked the ball. Active, right? The ball was kicked by John. Passive. I hit the tennis ball. Active. The tennis ball was hit by me. We've turned the object and the subject around. So I hit the tennis ball is active. The tennis ball was hit by me is now in the passive voice. Well, there you have it. And if you have a look in your exercise books, you'll find examples where you can go from active voice to passive voice, or from passive voice to active voice. You might even just see a whole lot of sentences and you need to identify whether it's in the active or the passive. Have fun. I'll see you next time. Cheers.